the restrictions on imports and exports into the North Pole. To speak to us more about the themes explored in this book, we are joined by Professor George Mbedi. He is the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Law at the University of Johannesburg and the editor of this book. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, Doc. My first question obviously is about where did this idea come from? I mean, is this what you guys were doing during lockdown, putting together a book that works with the decolonization, works with COVID-19 as well as Santa Claus?
Good morning. Good morning, Jacob. We thought we should spend some time and spread a little bit of cheer to people around the world, after such a difficult year, actually still a difficult year. So my colleagues and I thought, let's get down to work and share some smiles, and that was the idea behind this book.
But there's a lot of truth behind all of this as well, how we all perceive and look at Santa Claus. I think it's also bringing about a new wave and a new way of how parents should be treating this Santa Claus Father Christmas debacle. Surely this is also aimed and targeted at them, right?
That's true. And employers, it is said many a truth is said in jest, and there's a lot of truth in this book, although it is said in jest. So you're right, not just parents, I think employers and us men, in terms of how we do our business, And
then you talk about labor and the fourth industrial revolution. How does that come into play in the book, and what are the themes around there?
Yes, there are several themes. One of them, a colleague of mine covers the issue whether she gives 4 reasons why Santa is not Employer of the Year. And my colleagues here raise really important issues such as victimization at work, unfair labor practices. There is a section where one of my colleagues filled a form that is addressed to the CCMA about the unfair labor practices, at Santa's factories. So it covers really a range of issues that are related to labor law, which include, sexual harassment and so on.
And then in terms of culture insensitivity, a Black Pete figure and Santa Claus, how does that come into play here?
Well, Black Pete is really a thorny issue. Many South Africans may not know about this character of Black Pete, which is common in the Netherlands. Santa has an assistant called Black Pete, and today, this is a fellow that is smeared with black stuff, to look black and help Santa by carrying a bag. And that chapter is contributed by myself. And the argument is that this is a racist character, and Santa, as a global figure, should unify us and not divide us with this character. And in the Netherlands, those who follow the news, this is really a huge divisive issue where there are those who say Santa should stop using Black Pete, and the government of the Netherlands says, no, this is part of folklore. So it's quite an interesting matter. But from my side, I say the context is important and Black Lives Matter. This is almost like Santa romanticizing slavery, and this should stop.
Well said. And then in terms of who should be getting the book, I know it speaks deeply to South Africans, but I think it will also be giving an idea to international readers on what South Africa is about when it comes to the core things that matter, like employment and who holds the winning cards up their sleeves.
Yes, the book is relevant for everyone. Actually, our target is to reach 1.5 million readers before Christmas, and we've been sharing this throughout the world. And the book is available free of charge online. If you visit the Faculty of Law's website at UJ, you can download it as an ebook. And obviously, if you want a hard copy, then you'll have to order. It is available at Amazon, Take a Lot, and so on. We want the world, to enjoy this and spread some smiles during this difficult time.
Prof, thank you for your time. We'll have to leave it right there. That was the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Law at the University of Johannesburg and the editor of Santa Claus, Law, Fourth Industrial Revolution, Decolonisation and COVID-19, Professor Decolonisation George Mbedi, talking to us about the book, which is available to download for free, is witty and academic spoof on the legend of Father Christmas. I guess that covers our festive season reading for sure, without a doubt. A big thank you to the professor for joining us this morning on Weekend Dawn.